Hey guys, Craig Severinsen here with Brightworks PR Marketing, and today we're going to talk about how to start a consulting business, or in other words, how to become that consultant that everyone wants to work with. So if that's something you're interested in, you're in luck, because that's what we're going to talk about right now. So I think the first part of this conversation is to actually take a moment and define what a consultant is. And I think there's a lot of definitions, but for our conversation today, we're going to say anyone that provides a professional service is a consultant. So that's going to take us throughout the entire spectrum. You know, on one side, you've got people who they're giving purely knowledge away, like they're teaching someone how to do something, and that maybe skirts the line of being a coach, right? A consultant or coach, versus the other side of the spectrum where the consultant has a strategy and they're actually implementing as well, and that kind of skirts the line of being a pure practitioner, right? A consultant has either way a strategy or knowledge on how to do something, and that's what they're bringing to the table in a professional service atmosphere. So if that describes you, then you're in the right spot. We're going to talk about how you can either start your business, or if you've already started your consulting practice, how do you get, more successful? How do you really beef it up? So whether you're a marketing professional, a PR pro, a social media manager, whatever it is you're doing, this is probably a good place for you. So I think it's important to realize that when you're starting your business, or when you're trying to say, how do I make this more successful, that there is a difference between just doing some marketing and getting some clients and actually becoming the type of consultant that attracts clients, becoming the type of consultant that people actively seek out and want to work with. And that kind of transformation comes from having a framework that you look at every day and kind of go through that process to become that type of professional. So in my mind, there are 6 foundational pieces to any framework that helps you become a consultant that essentially is in demand, right? The first part is that you need a loyal tribe or niche. And I chose that word very carefully. I said tribe, right? Because this goes beyond just having a target market. You actually have to kind of infiltrate your tribe. You've got to get to know them. You've got to get to know what their struggles are, what their pain points are, what their problems are. Develop a reputation within that community. You've got to become a part of the tribe. And over time, they get to know you, right? This is how you build brand recognition. This is how you build a really solid and loyal fan base, is by choosing a tribe and really getting in there and becoming part of it. The second thing that you need is you need a compelling message. And if we take that a step further, we could call it your results-oriented marketing message. Really, what we're talking about here is a 2-sentence thing that just really hits out of the park. This is who I work with, and this is the result I help them get, really leading with value. And you'll see why that's important as we talk about the next thing, the next foundational piece, which is number 3, have some profitable packages. Now, if you're thinking about hourly rates, you got to stop, right? Hourly rates are where a lot of people start, but honestly, it's very amateurish. And the reason why, I've got lots of other videos that talk about why I hate hourly rates, so go check that out if you're interested. But really what it comes down to here is, instead of talking about hours or process, how long it takes to do something, you want to start talking about results, and then packaging your services in a way that help people get those results. It's almost like giving them a physical container and saying, hey, here is how you get your result. And that's the place where they can put their money, right? It builds trust, it builds confidence. So profitable packages is the number 3 thing that you need. Number 4, you need a clear pathway, right? A step-by-step, here's how we work together, or a step-by-step, here's how you get results. And that's just going to give them the ability to envision how it is that they're going to engage with you and how it is they're going to get the results that they're looking for. Number 5, you need to focus your marketing, okay? You can't go out and do a whole ton of marketing tactics. You need to focus on 1 to 3 and commit to mastering them. And again, this is about becoming something. So it's a process. You've got to really own your marketing and become known as that go-to person in that channel, right? And that's how you develop a brand reputation. That's how you develop momentum for your consulting services. And then finally, number 6, you got to have a natural sales process. If you don't know what your sales process is, that's a problem. Because if you don't know what it is, how are you going to take someone who says, hey, I'm interested, and turn them into someone who's taking out their wallet and handing it to you, right? Their credit card. You need to know what the sales process is so that you can work it. And if you don't like your sales process, like if it feels slimy or sleazy, that's also a problem. You need to be able to feel natural. You need to be able to like it. Otherwise, you're not going to do it. And if you don't do it, you don't get clients. Okay? So those are the 6 things that I think you need in your framework to become a consultant that everyone wants to work with, a consultant in demand, right? So we can go over them again. It was have a loyal tribe, have a compelling message, create profitable packages, have a clear pathway, focus your marketing, and number 6, have a natural sales process. And by the way, if this is something you're interested in, like if you're saying, hey, I want to be a consultant that everyone wants to work with, I want to be a consultant in demand, then I want to talk to you, right? Go to brightworkspr.com. I've got other resources there. I've got more information there. You can kind of grab those. But the thing I want to talk to you about is get a free consultation with me, a one-on-one consultation. If you sign up for that, then what we'll do is we'll get on the phone. We'll talk about your unique situation. We're going to give you a plan so that you know, hey, this is how I can create my in-demand business, or I can become that consultant that everyone wants to work with. And then together we'll implement that plan, and you'll be well on your way to getting that success that you're craving, right? Having more time, more money, more impact in the world, more freedom. That's how you do it. So those 3 steps, right? First, go to brightworkspr.com, sign up for a consultation. We'll give you a plan, and then together we'll implement that plan. 1, 2, 3, bam, 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 really easy. Okay, guys. I'd love to hear your feedback. What do you think? Do you have any questions about those 6 foundational pieces? Do you have any thoughts? Did I miss something, do you think? I'd love to hear it. Leave it in the comments. Otherwise, take some fast, focused, imperfect action. We'll talk next time. Don't forget to go to brightworkspr.com and get that free consultation. We'll talk soon.